Capra speaking.
What did you find this time, Father? I like these places because they all offer subtle context clues for, ooh, that's a spaceship. This is not subtle at all! Oh, now this is a proper ruin. It's extremely old one at that, too. Time has taken its toll on it, but what lies beneath all these plans remains distinctly man-made. What? Do my eyes deceive me? Could it be something you wanna eat? How do you perceive my thoughts so readily? Sweetie, you have one brain cell. One. Observe, the shape of these flower petals betrays an edible nature of this species. It is likely that a most precious nectar flows within. Of course it's about food. Leave her alone! A great civilization withers, only to leave vegetation behind. It is perhaps a mirror of our own fate. Hulky, nice, how can we eat it? A curious pattern reveals itself to me under the roots of this tree. It almost looks like as if... Could it possibly be a magical formula?
Now then.
We should continue forth before Neora's curiosity truly takes root and he finds himself amongst the trees planted here for eternity. You wanted to eat it!
Moist and delicious.
How curvy do you think a female character needs to be sexy? Can it be a flat but compensate with personality? Yep. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. Sexuality and sensuality has nothing to do with body shape or how much skin you're showing, and everything to do with the vibe. It's how you write and portray the character. I think Hulky's plenty sexy. She's an idiot, but she's an incredibly elegant and alluring-looking idiot. You can be a pancake or a whale and still be sexy. Yeah, you can be really big or really petite, and you can still be super sexy. It all depends on how you write the character. Which is why it is better to write before you design, because if you nail down a vibe, it's going to be a lot easier to get the desired outcome. Oh, well, do you have a spare moment? Yes, I love her! It's so frustrating we can't go right away. Will you join me in a bit of meditation? Passing time in peace and quiet with Yufa sounds nice. What do you think? I want to try. Wonderful. Then let us sit before the altar and bid our spirits calm. I love that because I feel like Will fall asleep and flop on Yufa's lap and she would just let him. Will, try to clear your mind. She can always tell, too. If you listen to the voice of your heart, everything here in the world should cease to bother you. I should attempt to do what she says. Listen to the voice of my heart. But how?
Boobies.
I feel like by coming out of my shell a bit and broadening my horizons, my imagination has increased.
All right.
What the fuck, Yufa?
Farewell.
It seems you've relaxed a little, so let's keep this up a bit longer, shall we? She is so cute. Handsome brother, adorable sister. They got good genes, didn't they? Yep, and yet they hide in a box. You must be kidding me. There's someone else here? Just who the hell are you? Hey, that's Adeline, but at least you're alive. I'm glad. Your brother back on Virga Island asked us to avenge your death, but you're not dead, so let's just get... I'm not leaving. I refuse to go home until I can reclaim my life's work. Those creatures surprised me and I dropped my monster notebook. Oh! I did not appreciate this adventure, by the way. Eh, BB! I tanked it with Junah's fat tits. And, I mean, not Junah's, with Yufa's fat tits. And you know what? That's gonna be a thing that I'm gonna do. I don't care. Atlas, just because you have graphical limitations and you can't give anybody jiggle physics does not mean that I have to be beholden to that rule. So long as they're not redonkulous, we can do it. That's my monster notebook. Oh, my sweetest of treasures. I thought we would never meet again.
Thank you.
I cannot express my gratitude. Oh, it's also moving. I almost feel like crying. I now accept that I need an armed escort. I'll pay you quite handsomely. I assume your answer is yes, because who can turn down steady income these days? I can turn it down. Sorry, but we've got better things to do. Next time you pull a stunt like this, you'll only hurt your brother, you know? What if it had been him coming to avenge you and he got killed for it? How would that make you feel?
What more can I do?
That would be a rather undesirable outcome. Perhaps you should just forget what I said. I suppose I have no choice. I'll look for a safer method of conducting research. In any case, I am grateful that you brought my precious notebook back to me.
Until next time.
Now it's time for me to make my way back to the island. Until next time. I'm new here. Are you Spanish or Mexican? Oh, I get this a lot. I am Mexican, but I live in Spain because my family's from Spain. I'm surprised Hulkenberg didn't want to eat it. I know, she probably snuck some meat. Welcome back. My sister returned safely just before you arrived.
What?
Huh? She got here awfully fast. She swam. She's quite familiar with the currents that twirl around these seas, it seems. Anyway, as promised, here's your reward. You should try to talk to her again about pulling stunts like this. It can't be good for your heart when she does this, right? Anxiety! You're not wrong. My sister is a hopeless fool, a perpetually surface brat, and entirely bereft of common sense. It's a shame she's so damnably adorable! You think that's adorable? She was annoying as hell. Have you seen the way her eyes light up when she talks about monsters? She's been that way since we were kids. When she looks at me like that, I can't be angry. Well, there's your problem. But this time just really pushed me to my limits. I'll have to train harder so I can be the one to protect her. Suddenly it all makes sense why she is the way she is.
Oh, I am grateful.
Hold her hand. Well, don't hold her hand, but you know. If you have a moment, would you care to saunter around Brilehaven with me? It's a city I've always wanted to see with my own eyes. All 3 of them!
I'm very happy.
So this is Brilehaven! There's so many foods here which I've never seen on the island. I love you! I have one thing to say about metaphor. Whoever came up with the idea of giving the characters in this game different English accents like Irish and Scottish deserves a raise. It's beautiful, yeah. I really like the voice acting in this game. Also, how many minutes till racism? These 2 are the lowest on the ladder, both of them. This bone-in meat. It's used as a ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? Yufa. Mace, I must ask you to refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products.
Pardon me.
I apologize. I didn't intend for that too. The last thing I need is my customers thinking about is rituals and organs. Bah. This is exactly why— 2 minutes! Nobody cares for you, Mustari. Aww. I am regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement at seeing such interesting wares. Honestly, it probably happens a lot. This happens all the time when you're in a different, unfamiliar place.
Is it true?
I've heard that there are all sorts of different people in the city, and that makes it dangerous, but being pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect. But there's so many kind people, too. Why, at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. That was a scam. We cannot leave her alone anywhere! Yufa! Oh, we're gonna have to take her hand and walk her through the market, and she's going to die. She's gonna be like, I'm pregnant! What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Everything in this town is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. I love her. Can we protect her, please? She's an idiot. Ah, you smell that? What is it? There's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. I don't notice anything about the smell. It's so rich. And there's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we try to follow it to its source? What are you sniffing at? Are you a truffle dog? What? Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. This is a Sanctist church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to play? Oh, sorry, but no. I'm a fucking filthy pagan. I see that the young lady here is Mustari. Uh-oh.
Actually...
Pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. This is Will. Is it alright for me to make introductions? You go, baby girl. I am Hyperic. If you have an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I haven't the time to do so today. I was just about to escort Ovi here, this child, on her way home.
Ovi.
I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room.
Truly.
In the sick room?
Truthfully.
Her mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you traveled so far. I hope you will visit again whenever you wish. I'll be waiting.
I'll see you again soon.
Oh, sure. Until next time.
See you later.
Bye-bye, Yufa and Will. See you later, Closure. They're so cute. I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I am glad I got to speak with a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctist in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us. The Mustari, I mean.
Well, now...
Would you mind visiting this place again with me? I admit I'd prefer to not go inside alone. Of course I will. Thank you so much, but I'm warning you. I'm going to chant your name while I sleep so that you don't forget this problem. Yufa, that's adorable. You'll be chanting his name alright once I get my hands on you, but like, it's gonna be a little bit longer. I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh towards pagans as I thought it would be. I can sense gratitude and a hint of relief on Yufa's smiling face. I knew you would make that joke. Yeah, you guys know me well. But there's something a little off about this church. I might just be imagining things. Why can't this be a canon romance? They probably didn't want to make any romance canon because it would like not detract from the narrative, but not add to it either.
And have it Fortnite dance outside the church.
Do it! Do it! A lot of people ship Yufa with Will, and like honestly, after seeing them interact for a little bit, I get it. Oh! Forehead, summon your dragon dawn and have it Fortnite dance outside the church. God, I love her. It's just hair. It's all hair. Oh, I need to stop shop. And I say you should accompany me. Oh, escort of mine. Evening is the perfect time. There won't be as much fuss if I get spotted. Breaks are few and far in between, so we should take them as they come. You and me both. Let's go slack off. I'd like to go to Brilehaven. Mind if we take the runner? Translation, I want to teleport because I don't want to take a boat.
Nice.
Ah, the air of a coastal town is simply divine, and so is the shopping for that matter. What are you buying? Oh, would you like the whole list? Clothes and perfume to start? A lady has expenses. Oh, she fancy. Expensive taste. Fancy Junah. The runner is so sorely lacking in amenities, and if I'm frank, it stinks of sweat. Clean your filth. She's gonna buy a candle, 50 candles, and she's gonna put like fucking 30 of them in front of Hulkenberg's bunk. It's all hulky. So what shall we do, oh captain? Seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both escort and porter duties of you. We're carrying her shopping. Wow. Miss, aren't you the real Lady Junah? Would you sing a song for me? Oh shit. Oh hell.
Yep.
Of course, just for you. She's so sweet. She's so cute. I do like Junah quite a bit as well, although I think Yufa fits Will a little bit better.
Thank you.
I love your songs. You're so pretty, Junah. I hope I can do as well as you someday. Why, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. Hulkenberg will try to eat a scented candle, you're right. What? Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. No one said you weren't. That little girl was Nydia, just like me. Is that why you were nice? So you're especially nice to Nydia? Well, I suppose it's not far off. Nydia do have some things going on, you might say. People have no shortage of opinions about the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true, ugly faces behind beautiful, transformative masks. It almost makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly life at all, so we all work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia secret. I'm sure that girl's life is no picnic, but I saw her eyes sparkle as she listened to me sing. If, for even a fleeting moment, I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, then I will gladly sing mine out. I adore you, Junah. Never change, blonde forehead, bleppy. You saw the songstress? Well, where? Ron! Let's go find her. Ron! Uh-oh, I think that was my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. Ron, Junah! Think we're safe here? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I am so glad you were there. Truly.
Greetings.
I do apologize, but are you perhaps the Lady Junah? Fuck. My name is Capra. I'm a merchant of textiles in the city. Might I have a moment of your time?
And then...
You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such, we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. I have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities, and I would very much like to make it a grand celebration. And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not so deep as the church, we would pay you.
Yep.
Oh, let's not quibble, I'll do it. She's actually really good-natured.
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry, I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. It should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it? I'm anxious to hear you sing myself.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. She is ugh. She already looks like a cat, though. I love her. As for you, I'll make sure you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. She has big ol' anime ass. She's like literally built like a 1980s bishoujo woman. Oh, but I'm afraid that's quite the extended my shopping list. Let's not, no expense be spared for the festival. Oh, we need to buy an outfit. We need to buy more candles because Hulkenberg is going to eat them. Something tells me that at the first opportunity to get her to take a bath, Junah would dunk Hulkenberg in the tub on the back of the runner, just thunk. Farted! Anything that smells nice must be edible in Hulky's eyes. She must eat soap. Hulkenberg will eat grass if it looked nice. She would chomp that shit like a— oh my god, she would be like that Instagram reel, that Vine that I need to fucking find that's like—
oh look, a dandelion must be the last one of the season.
That's exactly Hulkenberg. I believe I know the way you might see the truth. Throughout a fair and honest duel. I don't think he'd be fair. No, you're right. I shouldn't discount it. Perhaps we would resort to underhanded means.
No.
I suppose I simply didn't want to consider it. 'Tis a hard prospect to face, that he would change so drastically. But indeed, it is as you say. I have a higher cause to fight for. I cannot afford to risk my life on a mere petty pursuit. You know, I've actually just been asked a favor by an old acquaintance. I should reach out to him. I found the video you were talking about. Am I supposed to be like, yes? Can, like, someone that has more time than me animate this as Hulkenberg, please?
Oh look, a dandelion must be the last one of the season. Oh look, a dandelion must be the last one of the season. Oh look,
the way she spits it out at the end fucking gets me every time. Can someone that, like, can animate better than me please make this?
Look.
What now? Have you come to aid in this execution?
No.
The honorable order, was it? I'd say that you are a stranger to honor and have been for years. Well, isn't this a sight? That a defecting vagrant would bluster so at the Knight Commander himself.
No.
Nay, we were two once royal knights both, birds of a feather. And so, Rhodanthe, I challenge you to a duel. A duel, eh? You would gamble your life for this? You would be no match for me besides. Eat him! Cómete! Hulkenberg, ¿por qué no te lo comiste?
Here.
You chose a place far indeed from any audience. Had you more confidence, we could have settled this all for all to see. You're not allowed to die! Witness present and ready? Now then, let us fight with all honor and fairness. Draw your sword, Rhodanthe. Oh, that will be quite unnecessary. Nectom! What? I can't move. Ah! Fool, you and the whelp have made quite the names for yourselves. Do you think I would do the deed right here with the whole town watching? Nectum here was kind enough to bring a specialist igniter once out loud. I thought of killing you might take some extra measures. Hurts, doesn't it? Like 100 blades in one, slicing through every part of you. Enter pain, Nictum. Stop it! I told you, Will, do not interfere. Weighed against despair, I would endure this pain 1,000-fold. How, Magic? I wanted to believe that you would accept my challenge in earnest, but now, more than anything, I see I was a fool to have faith in you. Her strike brought him to his knees. Hey, atta girl! Your skills have dulled, Rhodanthe. And that Nictum fellow appears to have absconded. Victory is ours, then. As wagered, your farce of an execution shall be stayed. I have another Hulkenberg quip! This is Hulkenberg.
Didn't that to you? I'll get you, bitch.
That's Hulkenberg. This is Hulkenberg. She got fucking tased and she just sat right back up. He take that shit. Wow. Damn it, Lily. What? The knight follows an oath of allegiance. Not power alone. It is not a convenience of a title, nor a means to bury one's own fears of inferiority. Oh, she just called you a beta. I have hopes that you and I might have one last fair duel as peers. Plus, the time for sentiment has passed. Our paths diverged long ago. Take him away. Never thought you'd settle this in a duel. Not really a bloke to fight fair, is he? Who are you? Ah, Lady Hulkenberg didn't say? We're Knights of the Shadowguard. Rhodanthe's been relieved of his duties as Knight Commander. As such, we are taking him into custody. Anyhow, you really helped us out. We've been waiting for a chance to catch Rhodanthe red-handed overstepping his bounds. I did mention, yes, I had to call upon a certain organization before we set forth. I've been asked to help expose Rhodanthe's wrongdoings. Having departed knighthood, I was also free of certain limits imposed by the title. Still, you seemed pretty reluctant, Lady Hulkenberg. Kept saying you'd convince Rhodanthe to step down on his own volition. She tried! I want to believe that within him, a knightly pride yet survived. And now, 'tis an outcome most unfortunate. Hey, you brought him to justice.
No, true.
You're right. And I'd not have done so without you. So thank you for seeing this through. And those 8 that were to be hanged today, they were acquitted of all wrongdoing. Yay! We thank you for your efforts in resolving the matter, Dame Knight. Good job, FBI! Furry FBI! He addressed me as a knight to a fellow knight. I cannot say if I've lived up to such a title. Of course you have, you idiot. As always, you helped to dispel my doubts.
I thank you.
Thank you.
I am your knight.
Yeah, you are, baby girl! Yeah, you are! Paladin! Fuck yeah! And, ooh, Dark Knight also. Hell yeah! Oh, it's so sexy! This is a goddamn Final Fantasy summon and you cannot convince me otherwise. Look how cool it is, though. Ooh, bitch! Oh, that horse has fucking leg warmer armor. Dude, it's so edgy. It's shadowthehedgehog.com.org. Damn, baby. Isn't it cool? Ooh, I'm gonna miss the fucking wizard knight with the stupid hat, but like these are bomb.com. Has made pinup when? Bat dick. There she is. Right. Remember how the other day we met at one sector? Hyperic, I think his name was. I'd like to talk to him some more. Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing in a tavern? I've come to pick up Ovi. She helps out here from time to time.
You know,
They told me lots of nice things today, for the first time ever. They said I danced really good in front of the customers. You know how to dance, Ovi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Oh, can you teach it to me someday? No, it's pagan shit. Why not show us a few steps? You mean right here? I don't want to draw too much attention to myself. I might bother some people. Damn it, Yufa! Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama. And you may, so long as your prayers are never neglected. Now then, this visit indicates that you'd like to learn more of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, may I ask? The basics. Then let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers, with a selfless heart, that is. A selfless heart. The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own to confront difficulties and fight beside them with our own strength. Such are our teachings. I see. Well, that is an intriguing belief. What of those who haven't the strength to fight? The children? The elderly or infirm? The anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices. Pardon me, Center Hyperic, but what kind of illness is Ovi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa. Oh, it's just... I lost both my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you and Will going to, convert?
Indeed.
What? Oh, I think you mean convert. If you ever wish to do so, we would gladly accept you into our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what We'll decide for ourselves. Nothing is for certain, anyway. I see. That's unfortunate to hear, but I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I am needed elsewhere. Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time.
See you later.
Yufa, teach me how to dance next time, okay? Super sauce! That was unexpected. Converting was never so much as a thought I'd had. You have your own beliefs. Everyone should believe in what they wish to believe.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, since I am no longer a sacrificial priestess, the choice is mine for the first time. How can you say your dragon god isn't something you would believe in when you were literally carrying it around up your butthole, Yufa? You gave me the courage to expose myself to new unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be at your side, Will. Oh! Te la comes! Can we keep her? Damn you, Atlas, for taking away romance. It's okay. It doesn't need it. That's what I'm here for anyway. Don't worry. Leave it to me. Will massage her head. Do not touch the eye. I knew I could count on you. Would you teleport us this thing and get us to Brilehaven? Yeah! I got separated from Junah while we were trying to avoid her getting seen. Ah!
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties, bound to impress. Junah! Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. Junah! I need to prioritize finding... They can shapeshift.
Hold on.
Why are you staring at, darling? I'm over here. She can shapeshift? Since when can she? They did mention something about glamours, like now you're doing something that you were not supposed to. She's a thing! She's a thing! What is that? What is that? That was a creature! So they look like actual dolls. Oh, I love that. So I was right on the money. What? What is it? Is there something on my face? I thought you left me behind.
No.
Huh?
Oh, please. You really think I'm so selfish?
Then.
What shall we press on? We've got to meet up with Capra. I love that. That is a thing. She is a creature. Does that mean that Alonso also looks like a tiny creature? Creature! That gnome noise was instant. I have been conditioned to do it. Whoop! Oi. That you thieving crooner. What brings the high and mighty songstress to sing at our lowly labor festival, eh? Oh.
Huh?
Why, you ask? Well, because I was invited. Liard. You slithered your way into it, you bloody snake. That's all you Nydia know how to do. Will, can you punch her in the boob? Mistress, please. There's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw that lady... Oh, it's a clout dispute that Lady Junah does.
No way.
That's so? Well, I don't mean to I have to accept it. And as a matter of fact, I don't. Who is that?
So...
If I had to guess, someone in the same profession as me.
My goodness.
I do apologize for that. Thanks so much for the follow. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about not being asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. Casual! Casual assassination attempts! Energy! and Capra. The harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. Oh, same. I want the tiny thing. It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill. No match for you. Compliment her! Can I see Creamture again? We're different leagues is all. And she'll have no choice but to get that through her thick skull once I show her why. Oh, bitch. I love her because, like, she's not like, tengo que ser buena persona, no es mi problema. No, es un problema nacional. I love Junah because she's mean. She's like, I'm not. She's not like this, like, oh no, you shouldn't be mean to people. We all have to work hard as fucking entertainers. No! She's like, no, that bitch ain't fucking shit. Besides, having someone close by to watch over me gives me just the boost of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. You got that? She turned into a Creamture. I want more.